Welcome to Hymn Stories, a podcast about how our songs of the faith came to be and how they've encouraged, comforted, and strengthened believers like you and me. Hymn Stories is a part of the Media Gratiae podcast network. My name is Ryan Bush. Reginald Heber was born in 1783 at Malpas, Cheshire, overlooking the Valley of Dee. He became a minister in Hodnet in 1807. In 1823, he became the Bishop of Calcutta, India. He died in Calcutta on April 3, 1826, just hours after confirming 11 Tamil converts. Reginald Heber has been described as one of the good knights of the time, one of the best of English gentlemen. He may be best known for his hymn, Holy, 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 Lord God Almighty. It has been said that this hymn was the finest hymn ever written, considering the abstract, difficult nature of its theme, its perfect spirituality, and the devotion and purity of its language.
Holy, 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 Lord God Almighty, early in the morning our song shall rise to thee. Holy, 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 merciful and mighty, God in three persons, blessed Trinity.
But Heber was a pastor first, not a hymn writer. He wrote hymns to shepherd the flock. Heber was beloved as a minister in his own home of Hodnet. He was a faithful shepherd to those the Lord placed within his sphere of influence. He counseled people in their troubles, advised them in their difficulties, comforted them in distress, kneeled often at their sick beds at the hazard of his own life. He exhorted and encouraged where there was need. Where there was strife, the peacemaker. Where there was want, the generous giver. He delighted to care for the invalid soldiers who were on the transport ship by which he sailed to Madras. Once, while on the ship, Reginald and a friend ministered to a woman who had recently lost her little child. Later that day, Reginald's friend went to his cabin to look for him. As he neared the door, he could hear the pastor weeping and calling out in prayer on behalf of the grieved mother. Reflecting on the incident, he said, "I have never seen such tenderness, never such humble exercise of Christian love. Alas, how his spirit shames us all. I thank God that I have seen his tears, that I heard his prayers, his conversation with the afflicted mother, and his own private reflections upon it. It has made me love him more, and has given me a lesson of tenderness in visiting the afflicted, that I trust will not be in vain." How wise and good it was for the Lord to give the church under-shepherds to pay careful attention to all the flock. Those godly and gifted men called to pastor offer themselves up as an offering for the sake of the bride of Christ. We ought to esteem and encourage them. Their burden is great, and their work eternal. Hebrews 13:17 says, "Obey your leaders and submit to them, as those who will have to give an account. Let them do this with joy, and not with groaning, for that would be of no advantage to you." Thank you for joining me in this episode of Hymn Stories. May the Lord bless you and keep you as you sing and make melody in your heart to Him.